Yo, what is up, everybody? So today I'm gonna be making a tips and tricks video for the new Hunters Arena Legends. Um, it just came out for console like about maybe the third, so like a few days ago. So it's still fairly new. So I want to give out some early tips for people who's trying to get better at the game. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So tip number one is pretty much know your matchups. So there's like long range, mid range, and melee. So, for example, if you're playing Momo, which is like a really good character right now, she's a long range character, make sure that you're fighting people that's like melee based because they have to be up close and you're primarily like keeping people at a distance, control, zoning, things like that. So, tip number one, know your matchups. Tip number two, make sure you're farming, right? Because in this game, there's like a level system. The more you farm, um, the higher your stats get. So make sure you're farming a lot. The NPCs that's on the map. Make sure you're dismantling all the equipment that you acquired, so you can go to the blacksmith and upgrade your equipment. Okay, so tip number three is use the grass. There's a mechanic that lets you like go stealth after like a second or two once you get in grass, and it's a good way to check your inventory. To back to number two, to dismantle your equipment that you get to um you know hide yourself from enemies, get the drop on enemies, heal, being safe without being in the open because you have to heal. You can't move while you're healing, so why not be in grass, be invisible, and then heal. So tip number four is find your main. Do not try to play 8 different characters. Find your main, find what suits your playstyle, and continue to use that character until you learn all the basics of the game, not just the character, the game. The basics of the character and their kit and the matchups. And once you get to that point, then you can venture off into other characters. So the last tip, and tip number five, is going to be utilize your mobility, right? So there's I think it's called a quick step, but it's like a dodge that you can use. You can't spam it, but you can use it pretty frequently, like every 1.5, 2 seconds. So make sure you're using your dodge. There's a universal escape that everybody has that it pretty much repels everybody. Well, not everybody, but your opponent or your enemy. It repels them off you, and then it goes on like a 90-second cooldown, which again is universal. Everybody has that. And then there are specific characters that have built-in mobility in their kit. So just utilizing your mobility, learning all the movement that's available to you, and applying it is super super important. So yeah, those are my 5 tips. I hope they helped you guys out. I'm gonna play some gameplay for you guys now. Sorry, that was my alarm trying to go off. I'm off today. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next video.
10 seconds. The gates are now open. next safe area Super has skill been secured. Unlocked. A boss has appeared. The barrier is shrinking. A boss has appeared.
Bro, oh my god, bro, get...
The next safe area has been secured. The barrier is shrinking. Rising star.
GG. Get off me, boy. Okay, gang.